Most of my patients that I see on a daily basis are minority patients who live in the Richmond area. Some come from southern parts around Richmond to see this doctor. A lot of them have been coming to see him for 20 plus years, ever since he started practicing. So they definitely have a strong relationship with him. Most of them are on Medicare, Medicaid. Well, to go to preceptor is something I definitely look forward to. Like sometimes I'm really tired and like I may think I don't want to go, but when I get there, I know I definitely enjoy it. And so something I look forward to even more than I going to class, obviously. So it's not as hard for me to like motivate myself to go. And for me, it's not as hard of a balance because it's kind of like the motivation to keep working hard in school because you get to see the outcome. You get to see what it is to be a doctor and like what you get to do every day. The very first time I interviewed a patient, my preceptor just threw me in there on my first day. He asked me, had I done any interviewing? I said, I practiced in class. And he's like, okay, well, that's good enough. And he sent me to see my first patient. So I didn't have too much time to prepare myself. So I just went in there. And it just, after a while, it just comes natural. I was thinking of the things in my head that we had learned in class. I was going through the mnemonics to remember the questions to ask. And by the end of the day, I was really comfortable with seeing the patients and asking them those questions. When you get your preceptor, just to have an open mind. I know in the future, I want to do pediatrics in a rural area, so that's kind of what I was hoping for. And I ended up getting internal medicine in the heart of Richmond, and I was kind of like, I don't want to do this. So I went in with somewhat open mind, and it turns out that I love it. I love every time I go there, and I definitely have learned a lot, and I really appreciate that I got something that I didn't want, because it's really showed me that there's so many things that I could be interested in and that I didn't want to go into a closed mind. So definitely to have an open mind and to just be open to whatever you get.